Hi, welcome back to Comicbook Gallery. I'm your host, Joaquin. This is part two of Emma Frost's Higher Learning. So you just saw book 2 and 3 of 6. First, let's start with these covers. Greg Horn, I believe Greg Horn did them all, but I have to. I need to double check on that. But I know that he at least did number 2 because his name is signed on it. Look at that. I like this cover. I like how he's having her as like a cupid, and he's got the hearts, and the heart's on fire. And the next one over here, number 3, this one looks more like Pamela Anderson, so you can tell that he was influenced by that look. And she's lighting this Valentine's card on fire. So I just wanted to make this a quick wrap up of these two. So the other family members, there's only the father's the villain of the story, or the antagonist, and you have her brother who is trying to help her, and her 2 sisters who play really minor roles, especially the one sister who's always dressed in black and, doesn't really want any part of the family business. It's just rebelling. While the older sister, she is trying to position herself while she takes over the company, but it's kind of like she wants her cake and eat it too type of attitude, where her father doesn't want her modeling until she's done with school. I think she's working. She was working on a master's or a PhD. Can't remember offhand. So it turns out that that he doesn't know about that yet. So these other characters are just kind of like just to help the story along, and to give you a background of Emma's character and who she was growing up as this timid teenager who's trying to find herself, at the same time coping with her newfound abilities. In number 3, you start to see the dynamics of the relationship she's starting to build with her teacher. Her teacher wants her to be a tutor. He's inspiring her to be a teacher, which, as we know, she will follow through on this later on in life, as she first starts off with the Hellions and then eventually ends up with the X-Men, and at one point Generation X. So she was always meant to be a teacher. She thought the idea... No, not the idea. Well, she entertained the idea, and she found a calling for it, even at an early age. It was something she enjoyed doing, and part of it was also spending time with his teacher, who she was developing a crush on. And so you see at the end of 3 where she, gets bold and kisses him because she's reading his mind. And in his mind, he's kind of playing it out like, wow, in another time, another place, a different me, this could work type of thing. So she acted on that. Little did she know that her father was setting her up this whole time, found out about her feelings for her teacher, and arranged it to where the car would break down and the teacher would be driving on that same road. I mean, there's a lot of things that have to go on for this guy's master plan to happen. But it did. And at the end, he took a big gamble that he would get something on the teacher, which obviously he did. And that's how the issue ended, with the teacher being let go and her dealing with it. So far, at this point, up to this point, as I break down the other books, I want to say that really this could have been broken down into a 4-part miniseries. They're kind of dragging it out to make it a 6-part for whatever reason, obviously sales. And I think they could have actually used that to maybe make the father scene up to the first 3 and then go in another direction for the last three, which I'll get into for tomorrow's video when I actually will break down 4, 5, and 6. And I won't be showing as many pictures in those 3 issues. I'm only going to highlight that just so you get a sense of what's going on. But that'll do it, people. If you like what you see, hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, hello, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. And in the description below, you can hit me up on Instagram. I have an eBay account, Patreon. So there are many ways you can contact me or support my channel, because I want to use that money to keep developing my channel and getting programs to where I can start editing better videos and just other things that I want to put into the show. Like I want to get a mic. I need a mic. That's my first goal. And there are other projects that I want to develop where I'm teaching kids how to draw. So a lot of funding needs to go in that direction. So take care, people. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown.